What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. In this one, we're going to look at links in Revit, and we've done that before, but specifically with links, we're going to look at visibility graphics and all the different options as far as visibility goes with links, because in a way they're the same, but they're links. They're not within your project. So before we get into it, if you happen to learn something, do demolish that like button for me. Also, consider subscribing. That really helps me out a lot. Okay, with that said, let's get into it now. I'm in just a blank looking floor plan project. There's nothing really going on here. And I've got a separate link here that I'll end up using as a link to pull in all this furniture, casework, whatnot into this floor plan. So I've got two different files open in this case. And at this point, I want to take everything here and place it into this floor plan. First, let's do that. This is not exactly what I want to cover, but we have to link it first, and after that, we can start to look at all the visibility graphics. So I can go in and add here. I've got its interiors link here. I'll hit open, and this is something to note. The link cannot be reloaded because it's loaded into another open document. So clearly, I need to close this document. Not a huge deal, but it's something that's required. So again, back to manage links, add the link right there, open it up. It will populate right here within the manage links. Perfect. I will hit OK. And because everything looks great here, I mean, you can see it here. I can click on any one of these different objects here and see, okay, yeah, that is a part of my link. Very good. So the point that we want to look at here is it's all visibility graphics. And you'll notice here now that I have a link in this project, I have a Revit links tab. And okay, we can see that it's grayed out and whatnot, but that's primarily because I have a view template on. So let's go ahead and turn that off so we can look at everything within just this view itself. So going back to visibility graphics, Revit links, I can see there's my Revit link. That's exactly what I want to see. Now, of course, I can just turn it off here and everything goes away. Okay, easy enough. But we want to look at a little more than that when it comes to visibility. Now, what I can always do at this point, now that it's loaded into this project, I can open it up in another Revit session. I can just simply open it up and make any edits that I need to, sync that file, and then reload it here and really kind of work on both at the same time. Now, when it comes to visibility, fortunately, it is set up almost the exact same way that we are currently seeing visibility graphics here. And again, I have another video on visibility graphics, and I highly recommend you check that out because that will apply directly to this video. So let's say, I don't want to see plumbing. I don't need to see plumbing fixtures, nothing like that. So I can just simply turn them off here. And I hit OK. And actually, they go off within the link. Now, you might say, well, that doesn't make sense because you didn't turn them off in the link or anything like that. But in fact, visibility graphics for a view that a link is currently loaded into, or a project that it's into, within those visibility graphics, the project visibility graphics trump anything that you would do in a link. And let's go ahead and show you the difference between a project visibility graphics versus a link. So by default, you're looking at the project or this view's visibility graphics. I can, I see everything I need to see here. Great. But when I come to Revit links, I actually have a display settings over here, and it's currently by host view. So what does this mean? This means that every visibility graphics that I have set up between all these tabs is going to apply to this link as if it's just a part of this project. And that it's good by default to do that because, I might have plumbing fixtures that I have within this project that I want to hide, but then I also have plumbing fixtures within this link that I want to hide. So in a sense, I want to hide all plumbing fixtures by just unchecking everything in the project or this view's visibility graphics. Now, something I might want to do is decide, well, I want to see plumbing fixtures. Okay, so let's turn those back on. We can see they all populate again, but I don't want to see casework specifically in my link. So how would I do that? So I can go to my link and I decide, all right, let's change this here. So here is where we start to get a bit different. No, I have actually two windows here, but I'm within the links visibility graphics. And you can see the difference at the top because we have visibility graphic overrides for this particular floor plan, this view, and then we have the Revit link display settings, and you can see it specifically tells you that. This first tab is different than we have in the visibility graphics for the view because we now have different options here to look at as far as like literally how this link will perform within this one view, or the view template in this case. I don't have a view template applied, so it's just applying to this view. So again, by default, by host view, it's going to pull all the information, and by host view being selected, I don't have any other options that I can change or deal with. And you will notice these are all the same different visibility options I have within the project. So the first thing I have to do is, if I decide, well, I want to actually see and have the control within the link versus the view, I have to generally put this to custom. I could do by linked view, and by linked view, I'm just simply choosing a view that's linked in from the link itself, and it's applying everything that I have within this view in the link to this view. So it's a bit confusing. So it would almost take you going into this link Revit file to see how this view is set up, to see how it will show within the project. Now, so I don't necessarily use by linked view. You can. That's up to you. And then because this is a floor plan, we're going to only see our floor plans. That's why. So what I typically do is custom, because this gives me full control. I can do whatever I want. Now, generally what I do after this is not really do anything else in the basics, because custom allows me to then go into any of these specific tabs and decide what I want to see or not see within a particular link. And you'll notice up here it says model categories by host view. And so this is, again, kind of defaulting to the host view as if it were still by host view. But if it is by host view in the basics tab here, I don't even have control over changing it here. So that's why we have to put it to custom. So I put it to custom, go to model categories, and I decide, all right, I actually want this to be custom. I want absolutely custom visibility graphics of my link. So again, we decided, I don't really want to see casework that is within my link. I only want to see it within my project. This is exactly what we would see. So that works. And again, this would apply to anything that is, 2D versus 3D, anything imported into the link, anything like that. So I can hit OK here, hit OK there. And I have my casework that has now gone away, but I still have my in the link, but I still have casework that's in my project, which is really great. And so that's kind of just a basic rundown of the visibility graphics that you have and the power that you ultimately have over all of these links when it comes to visibility. There's a whole lot that you can do. And again, if you're familiar with all these different tabs here, then you essentially know what to do with Revit links, except you have to deal with, making it custom and having the ability and turning that ability on to deal with these things from a custom standpoint and just within the link versus within this particular view or view template within your project. So really that's going to do it. As long as you know everything else about the visibility graphics, you can control everything you need to for a particular view, also pertaining to a link. So you have full control over links and visibility graphics for any view, any link, anything that you might need at that point. So yeah, that will do it for this video. If I missed something or if you have any questions, please leave those in the comment section below. I might direct you to that visibility graphics video that I've done that covers all of this in more depth. So I'd highly recommend you check that out for sure. But that will do it. If you did happen to learn something, demolish that like button. It tells me that you did. Also subscribe. That really helps me out a lot. I sure hope to see you in the next Revit video. Have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.